On this video of English Win, I am going to give you some basic tips on how to improve your listening skills. Hello English winners! Here are some tips that you can use on improving your listening skills, because I want you to make the best use of your time getting better at your listening skills with English. Number 1, mindset. A lot of people don't think about this at first, but mindset is very important. And the mindset I want you to think of is like this. If you are going to learn English, you must believe you can get better at it. And I know you can do this, because if you can understand this video right here, then you know enough to get better at English. Just remind yourself, before you do listening, yes, I can do this. Step number 2 is relax. I'm sure this has happened to you. You've tried listening to some English. Maybe you watched a movie, listened to the radio, or maybe eavesdropped on a conversation happening next to you, but you didn't understand very much. So what happens? You start to think, I don't understand very much. What did he say? Maybe I missed something important. Gosh, I'm really not so good at this. This is frustrating. Why can't I understand anything? Stop it. Look, it's very simple. If you understand it, good. If not, that's okay too. Just relax. You'll get better. When you worry, you turn on a part of your brain that makes it more difficult for you to understand. So just don't worry about it. I know that's easier to say than to do. That's why I put that tip in this video, to remind you. If you instantly thought of it yourself, I would not have to put it in this video. Number 3, listen to things that are interesting to you. There are plenty of English language podcasts and YouTube videos out there. There's plenty of movies in every genre that you can possibly like. I invite you to pay attention to those things, because if you are already interested in the subjects, you want to understand for more than just your English language comprehension, but also because these are subjects you care deeply about. And stories are great for that. So are any hobbies or issues that you care about. Let's go to the next one. Number 4. A lot of people avoid this because it seems like there's a lot of bad news out there, but pay attention to current events. If you are around a lot of people who speak English, paying attention to current events gives you something to talk about with them. And because it's happening now, it can directly or indirectly affect how you live and what your life looks like. So I'm not saying just be informed about things that don't matter to you, but I am saying look for things that are happening right now that you can talk to English speakers about and engage them in conversation. Because ultimately, conversation is the best form of practice. Number 5, if you can repeat something, do it. Repeat, repeat, repeat. I would say start out with smaller segments, maybe 5-minute videos, 20-minute podcasts. There are apps on the computer and on phones where you can slow down a podcast or speed it up. I have the same thing for YouTube. Maybe I can share the link with you to a Firefox app I use to speed up YouTube videos when people are talking too slow. Maybe one day you'll be hitting the speed up button on some of my videos because I'm just talking too slowly for you. I hope that happens. That's a good problem to have. So again, repeat. Because when you hear something a second time or a third time, you will pick up more. That vocabulary will become deeper and deeper ingrained in your mind, and the next time you hear it, you will know exactly what people are talking about. And that's a very good thing. Let's go to the last tip. So this last one is a little controversial. Some people say do it, some people say don't. There's a lot of fighting about it. I don't recommend it, but I'll explain why. This last tip has to do with movie watching. Now, I'm a movie guy. I love movies. I've written screenplays. I've been a judge at film festivals. I've met celebrities in America. We can go over that later. But I love movies, possibly more than most people. So you would think I would recommend go and watch some movies, but not just yet. You see, movies are very long. Usually 100 minutes, 120 minutes, sometimes more if it's an epic. When you have a long movie, most of that movie is not conversation. We might have 40–50% conversation. The rest of that is time you are wasting. So over the course of a year, and if you're watching 2 or 3 movies a week, that's hundreds, possibly thousands of minutes that you're throwing away that you could be spending working on whatever it is you want to do. Another thing is, most people don't actively pay attention when they watch movies. What do? They turn on the movie, and then they turn on the subtitles at the bottom. And the subtitles are usually in the native language. So if you speak Korean, you're watching an American movie with the Korean subtitles. If you're a Spanish speaker, you're watching an English movie with Spanish subtitles. Now, there's nothing wrong with doing that to reinforce some of your reading or translation if your job is a professional translator, and there's nothing wrong with watching a movie for fun. I watch foreign movies all the time and enjoy it. I watch Chinese martial arts films all the time, but I'm not trying to learn Chinese, at least not right now. The point is, if you're spending your time reading in your native language, you're not paying attention to what's being said. And your brain is going back and forth between the language and your native language, foreign language, native language. You're not spending all your time here thinking about the language you are trying to learn and thinking in the language you are trying to learn. That last part, thinking in your target language, is very important. So in the end, just watch movies for fun. If you're going to watch a movie for listening improvement, just listen to 1 or 2 scenes at a time and then repeat them over and over. No subtitles. Think in English. Don't switch back and forth, just think in English. That's where I want you to be. That concludes this video. I'm holding the microphone because of a microphone malfunction here. But if you like this video, please subscribe, like the video, and if you have English-speaking friends or co-workers or classmates, please share this video so we can all win at English together. Thank you.